Hey, what's up, you guys? This is the real story of Christmas. I'm going to tell you now in the middle of summer because I hate Christmas and I'm just going to shut down. I already know it. So I might as well get it done now. My birth name is Nicholas Christopher, aka St. Nicholas, aka Santa Claus. So I did the research to find out who this St. Nicholas was, and he was a badass. He wasn't Kris Kringle, the fucking happy, jolly dude with a hat on his head. This dude was born in Greece, not the North Pole, in extreme wealth, like enough to like wrap a fry around a tree every day and just go have a drink about it because he was the patron saint of breweries, pawn shops, hookers, pirates, thieves. I don't know how you become a patron saint of hookers and pawn shops, but he was, okay? And then so fast forward a little bit, he takes his money, says, I'm going to go do some good for the world. He ends up attending as a pastor or whatever, the Council of Nicaea, I want to say is correct, which is a council in the 300s AD that was about whether Jesus Christ was actually God or the Son of God. Okay? Don't know what side St. Nicholas was on. It was never noted. I can't find anything in any history books about it. But apparently he did not agree with this bishop who outranked him. And he approached the stage and called him a heretic and backhanded him hard enough to go back in time and find out the truth for himself. Soon after that, he was thrown in prison, so he did time. He's a felon now, okay? Again, Santa Claus. Felon, gets out of prison. He goes around, he's like, yo, gonna do some good now. And, since I'm a patron saint of hookers, I'm gonna go through this town and find out that this farmer is gonna sell all three of his daughters into prostitution. He's like, can't have that. So I'm gonna break into the farmer's house in the middle of the night, drop lumps of coal in all their stockings, which is where that whole thing comes from, so they don't have to be hookers. Okay, this wasn't like, oh yeah, hang your stockings up over the fire and Santa Claus will come by and put something going. No, he did this shit to like keep girls from being prostitutes. So thanks for that, buddy. I guess I don't know, depends if you like hookers or not, but then he proceeds to travel the world. He was a patron saint of sailors and was known to calm the sea so that he could basically just take shit overboard. I don't know. It's fucking Saint Nick, okay? Dies. There's a temple built over top of him. And then this is where the Christmas thing gets really weird because the Christians or Catholics started taking over the pagan colonies. And they're like, well, we can't have you worshiping reindeer and fire and booze, so we're going to just take that, combine it with this St. Nicholas dude who was a total badass. Also the patron saint of archers, which is near what we're doing. And then we're just going to say that he's not from Greece, he's from the North Pole because they hated the Greeks. And that he just rides around on reindeers, which is something they worshipped, and drops off gifts to all the people, good little boys and girls, not the hookers and prostitutes, good little boys. And that is how Christmas became Christmas. And now we sit around and wait for Mariah Carey to come out from a magical cave and then proceed to beat the shit out of each other over televisions and nonsense like that, air fryers, and then just get shit-faced and try not to burn our house down with a flaming tree because, again, that's a pagan tradition, is putting candles in dead trees, and that's not going to be a bad thing at all. So there you go, guys. Start Christmas. It's not something you've ever probably learned before, but nonetheless, I love all of you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of your battle buddies. Don't get too wild and fuck shit up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Night.